I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winner's side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve for the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game.
Well, the summer beach weather may be long gone, but still a tremendous afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the... They're ready for... Seattle Seahawks. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And
Seahawks 7, Rams nothing.
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line. Out of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the 3rd-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Well, Henderson is a junior at Memphis last year, better than 1,900 yards, had 25 total touchdowns. They drafted him in the 3rd round in an effort to try to give Todd Gurley some support in a backup role. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the balls. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Got 180.
I'm here all day.
Super one. Super one.
Mach 56. Mach 56. Defense wins championships, baby.
Chester. Chester. Chester.
3rd and 2. Goff. And they got a man. It's Woods. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
From the 29, Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
Wilson's pass thrown away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
There.
Check 15, move. Mike is 15 now.
Gun.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D, man up.
Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
To throw is Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Hey, look. Look, guys, 4 down.
Watch the slant.
Now it's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score as Seahawks 21, Rams 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Maverick.
56 the mark, boys. 56.
From the 29, Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
16 yards.
Last year for Everett, just 33 catches, 2 touchdowns, but he really has a chance to cement himself as a top tight end in this offense. People around the organization said he had a really good offseason, and he's ready to make that next step. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than.
Gesture set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7. 2nd down, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They are going for it. Goff, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 6th touchdown of the season. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Cornell. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. 5.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And the return here will go to... Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
0.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the... Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Reasons quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. And his throw is incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
3rd and long, it's gone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bruce Irvin and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
52 right here. 52. All day, baby. All day. All day. Go. Go. My 52. My 52. Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Value 3.
Check 56. You ain't going nowhere.
Goff on 3rd down. And Woods has it complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. Goff now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Check.
Here's Goff. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Now Goff on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A good pickup there of 22. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Throwing again is Goff. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Looking for Woods that time. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Hey, here we go. Switch. Shit.
Now Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I got you. Big ass. Check 37. Kill.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All right, Coach, thank you. Number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Mike 56. Watch twist.
Hold on. Check.
Kill.
Now gone. And Anderson's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Check 3. Watch twist.
They'll try and throw for it here. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin at the 29-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
Let's get some penetration here. Alert.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ross Conklin. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8.
Calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
56 to Mike.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Completes it to Ajayi. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ric Flair.
Kill.
Hey, 5.
Kill. Turn up.
Turn us up.
They are going for it. Goff. And now here is another interception. Anticipation. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Another try for Petty.
I got you, boy.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Ready,
Come on, let's go.
36 power.
59 mark. Check, 59.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Good job.
Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. On the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra points. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is gone. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Goff now looking to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to throw. Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Super one.
Check safety, check safety. Motion, motion, motion.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third.
Super team.
59. Not today, you are. Not today.
Super team.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Got it. What's left?
On 1st down, Wilson keeps himself upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate. Possession for them.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike, check.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
14.
4th down. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Took right.
Fast. No. Check that. We want Mike.
Here's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Slam. Check 24. Check.
Again, it's Henderson, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, we're close. Hard ball.
A shotgun snap for Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride now.
Rush in. Alert flow.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Mike Bar 2.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. Past the 20. 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Hey, alert.
1st down, Seattle.
That's it. 52's the mic.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Samson Abukum in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Gun.
Check 52's the mic. All right.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Samson Abukum in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried a deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete.
Got it. Hey, 0.
Check 59. 3 buzz.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't on downs.
Blue down.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run once more with Henderson. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
2 for 1. Alert flare.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Value 1. 5. Check 9. Jam.
On first down, gone. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. They come out here in the I. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, just keep winning.
They will